I genuinely hate every pro-life argument on earth because it's all based off of feelings and religion. But one argument I hate the most is when people are like, well, you should not end a human's life. What I will say to that is, human is a species, okay? I don't see y'all trying to arrest men who masturbate for murder because they're ejaculating humans out of their body. Like, that's so weird. This is another argument I've seen, and I'm gonna read it word for word, okay? Oh, they're fully human in the womb and deserving of protection. Ability to make a conscious decision does not determine personhood because that's very ableist and ageist. From conception, we are all human and deserving of life. But by this person's metric, 2-year-olds should be able to be killed because they don't make conscious decisions. At the newborn stage, they, in their minds, are an extension of their mothers and rely on her. Consciousness develops in the womb, but decisions making does not. And I replied with, this is the worst argument ever. Consciousness matters because it dictates your quality of life. Also, let's not forget about viability. During pregnancy, the pregnancy isn't even viable until 24 to 28 weeks. Human is a species. Men have humans in their balls, so does that mean masturbating should be illegal? No. A newborn isn't comparable to an embryo or a zygote. Newborns have brains, zygotes don't. Zygotes don't feel pain, newborns do. Again, if you get into a car accident and you have brain damage to the point where you are brain dead, will pulling the plug on you be murder since consciousness doesn't matter? Your whole argument is based on religion, not science. And I will explain my response. So, with disabilities, y'all, she's trying to insinuate that you're ableist because some disabled people cannot make their own decisions. But disabled people are still conscious. Like, they're still conscious. Disabled people can still feel pain unless like they're brain dead, and even then they're dead. Like, brain dead people are dead. Some people just hate letting go of people for some reason. They're in pain. And let me tell you something, if you choose to not have an abortion after they tell you that your kid is going to be born with like a life altering disability that's going to affect their quality of life, you are a bad person. Okay? Like, ruining someone's quality of life because you want them in this world is so weird to me. From conception, we are all human and deserving of life. Yeah, we are all human. That's our species. Our species never... Like, I hate that argument, y'all. It irritates my soul. Like, literally. And then she said, and deserving of life. What are we basing this on? Like, I don't understand. You are not deserving of life simply because you're human. That's like a religious argument. I hate it. But by this metric, 2-year-olds should be able to be killed because they don't make conscious decisions. Are you serious? 2-year-olds can process pain. They have a brain. They can process that. People are literally comparing a zygote and an embryo to a child. So let's go over a quick lesson.
What's a zygote?
A zygote is a single cell formed when a sperm cell fertilizes an egg cell, marking the beginning of a new individual's development. Okay? This fertilized egg contains a full set of chromosomes with 23 from the sperm and 23 from the egg. The zygote then undergoes rapid cell division to develop into an embryo. To in conclusion, a zygote is not a baby.
Hey Angel, what's an embryo?
An embryo is the early developmental stage of an organism, specifically from the time of fertilization until it's referred to as a fetus. In humans, this stage generally lasts from fertilization until about the 8th week of pregnancy. During this time, the embryo undergoes rapid development, forming the basic structure and systems of the embryo is cells that will develop into your baby. Sorry, I had to cut it out because I accidentally said body. Fetal viability refers to the ability of a fetus to survive outside of the womb. Generally, a fetus is considered viable at 24 weeks of gestation. Now that y'all know that, I really want to hear a pro-life argument that has nothing to do with religion, or like, you know what I mean, like isn't based off of strictly religion. oh, well, God knew the baby before you did, and He made the baby in the womb, and He gave you that baby for a reason. All religious arguments that only apply to people that follow and believe in your religion. You cannot apply that to other people. You cannot do that. You cannot make laws and protest laws that affect other people that don't follow your religion. That's dumb and that's not fair. Then pro-lifers will claim to make the exception for rape and incest, but they don't actually make the exception for rape and incest. They try to make themselves look good. Here in Alabama, in cases of rape and incest, it's illegal still, and I do not see them protesting that. And I live in Alabama. I never see them protesting that. Like, hey, make it legal for those victims. Make it legal for them. Make it legal for people who are victims of rape or incest. Make it legal for them. I do not see them doing that. They celebrate it. Then they'll tell you to put your kid up for adoption, and then they don't want to fix the system at all. Like, at all. 20% of foster kids become homeless, and only 27% get adopted, which was 50K in 2023 out of almost 350K. 50% of the homeless population spent time in foster care. According to ScienceDirect.com, youth in foster care have higher lifetime rates of sexual abuse, victimization than their peers who are not in foster care. The abuse occurs before, during, and after their placement. I'm going to show pictures of the study so you can read it yourself, but it's just so crazy. I don't know what to say anymore. I feel like at the end of my videos, I always seem so confused and I don't know what to say. Oh, and it's not funny. Like, kids experiencing sexual abuse is not funny. I made a video on how child predators are using new words. Well, at least to me, it's new. But I didn't say bye last time, so I'm gonna say bye this time, y'all. Bye, and I'm gonna see you on the next video, which probably is gonna be like political or something.